Hi everyone, this is Krishna, Maths IIT faculty. Last class we discussed functions, types of functions. Now aim 3 we have to discuss inverse function, a constant function, identity function, equal function and real functions. See here, first one is inverse of a function. Inverse of a function. See here. If f is mapping from A to B is defined f is equal to set of order pair A comma B such that A belongs to A and B belongs to B is a bisective function, is a bijection. Then the inverse of f, the inverse of function f is defined by f inverse. Then f inverse is defined set of B comma A defined by f inverse is mapping B to A. Then f inverse is equal to set of order pair B comma A such that A comma B is belongs to f is a inverse function. Once again listen here, if f is mapping from A to B is defined, f is equal to A comma order pair A comma B and A belongs to A, B belongs to B is a bijection function. First, if we will find that this is inverse means first this is a bijective function. Bijective function means it is one function and onto function. One function other name is injective and surjective, both is possible means then this is a bijective. Bijective possible means inverse possible. Then this is first it is a bijective function. Then the inverse of f is defined by f inverse B to A. Then f inverse is equal to set of order pair B comma A such that A comma B is belongs to f. Okay, simple. This is interchange of first element into second element and second element into first element, or domain into range and range into domain. See here one example. A is equal to one function A is equal to, or function f is equal to here 1 comma A and 2 comma B and 3 comma C. This is a function. Now A to B is a function. Now B to A, f inverse, this is a, f is mapping from A to B you can take. Now f inverse is mapping from B to A. How to define? F inverse is equal to, you have to interchange the first element into second element. Then you can write here A comma 1 and B comma 2 and C comma 3. This is a inverse of the function. Understand? Now second one is note down. Second one is constant function. Constant function is a algebraic function and polynomial function. Constant function. See here, constant function means here f is mapping from A to B is a constant function is defined f of x is equal to C. F is mapping from A to B is said to be a constant function is defined f of x is equal to C. That means all the elements of domain is assigned a single element. All the elements of domain is assigned with a single element in codomain. How it is means you can take here Venn diagram. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here A, B, C, D. Now 1 is mapping with B and 2 also mapping with B and 3 also mapping with B and 4 also, 5 also. Now this is F. This is A, this is B. Here domain means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and here codomain A, B, C, D. All the elements of domain is mapping a single element, a unique element in codomain. Codomain. Okay, that means here domain is equal to domain of constant function is equal to R, you can take real numbers, and range of the function is only single element. You can take here C means constant. Which element is assigned, that element you can write here. That is the range, only that element. Here B, here C means constant instead of, you can write here B. Okay, understand? This is the constant function. Next one is identity function. Identity function. Identity function, f is mapping from A to A. Before functions you have to take A to B. This function you have to take A to A. A to A means here all the elements is mapping same elements. All the elements assigned itself, it means. Now f is mapping from A to A is said to be identity function. Identity function then is defined f of x is equal to x for all x belongs to A. For all x belongs to A. F is mapping from A to B is said to be an identity function is defined f of x is equal to x for all x belongs to A. For all x belongs to A. Now we have to draw the graph. See here, before I left one constant function, means here graph is constant function. See here, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. F of x is equal to, I said C means one constant. That means here see, this is y is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. That means here this is 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on. Then you can take x-axis 1 also, here some constant, 2 also constant, 3 also constant, minus 1 also same constant, same value. Now you can join this is okay. Now see here, identity function, it's a graph. See here, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Now f of x is equal to x. F of x means this is y, you can write y is equal to x, where x is equal to 1 means y also 1, x is equal to 2 means y also 2, x is equal to 3 means y also 3, x is equal to minus 1 means y also minus 1, x is equal to minus 2 means y also minus 2. Okay, now see here. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to so on. Here plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now see here. Represent the order pair on the graph. Here 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 2, minus 3, minus 3. Now you have to join all the points. All the points. This is y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to f of x is equal to x. This is the constant function. Constant function domain, how to find here? You can write all the elements. That means here input values all the elements means it's a domain is equal to R. Range also same elements. That's why range also, range of the function, range domain of the function, range of the function also R. Understand clearly? This is the identity function. Identity function means all the elements assigned itself. See here, this is A, this is B. 1, 2, 3 means here also 1, 2, 3 A. Same elements assigned with itself. Next one is equal functions. Next one is equal functions. Equal functions means here f and g are two functions. Two functions are said to be equal functions means their domains are equal. Both functions f domain is equal to g domain. G domain. You can take one composite function. Yeah, this is A, this is B, A and this is B. Yeah, this is a C. Now this is F, this is G. Here F domain means here A. F domain means A and G domain means this is B. G domain means B. Then F domain is equal to G domain means here both these functions are equal. Then these two functions also equal. Understand clearly? Okay, right. See here, which element is mapping? Suppose here 1, 2, 3 means here also 1, 2, 3. Here 1 is mapping which element? Same, that element is equal. That's why when two functions are equal means their domains also equal. Next one is real functions. Next one is real functions. Real functions. In this real functions, see here, real functions. First one, real valued function, real variable. First one is real variable. Real variable means a function, its domain is subset of R. Then it is called the real variable function. Next one is real valued. Real valued function. Real valued function means a function, its codomain is subset of the real function R. A codomain is subset of R. That means here this is a function, this is A, this is B. Here this is a function. Okay, it's a domain. This domain is subset of R. Then this is called the real variable function. This is codomain. Codomain is subset of R. Then this is called the real valued function. Now real function here, real function means both possible means this is called the real function. That means a function, its domain is also subset of R and codomain also subset of R. Then this is called the real function. Real function means here A is subset of R and B is subset of R is called the real function. Now see here. Now some difference, quotient and product of the functions. Here some difference, product and quotient of two functions. Let F and G are two functions, term functions, then their domain is equal to domain of first function and domain of second function. Domain of first function and second function, and D is not equal to 5. D is not equal to 5. See here, two functions you have to take, that is F and G, two functions, and their domain, the unique domain is equal to the intersection of the first function domain and second function domain, but here D is not equal to 5. Okay, now see here, sum of the two functions f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x for all x belongs to D. Next, second one, difference f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x for all x belongs to D. Next, third one is product of the two functions is equal to f of x into g of x for all x belongs to D. Next, quotient f by g of x is equal to f of x by g of x, where g of x is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. Okay, then domain minus here g of x. This is the sum, difference, product and quotient of the functions. Now we have to discuss some problems. Note down this one. Okay, now we have to see, this is first problem of function aim 3 challenges. First problem, how to find the inverse. You can observe clearly. Next problem onwards, you are also doing very easy. See here, find the inverse of the function f is mapping from R to R, defined by f of x is equal to 3x minus 5 by 7. See here, very easy. First what we will do to find the inverse means, first we have to express y in terms of x. See, f of x is equal to, you can take y. Y is equal to, this is a dependent variable, this is independent variable. Okay, now this is 3x minus 5 by 7. Find the inverse of the function f is mapping from R to R, defined by f of x is equal to 3x minus 5 by 7. Then you can write here 3x minus 5 is equal to 7y. Now 3x is equal to 7y plus 5. Then x is equal to 7y plus 5 by 3. This is x. Now you can take here f of x is equal to what? Y. Now you can write here x is equal to, this is going that side, means here f inverse of y. Now this is also x, that is also x. Both x means here right side also equal. Then f inverse of y is equal to 7y plus 5 by 3. Then y instead of, you can substitute here x or some variable. Then f inverse of x is equal to 7x plus 5 by 3. This is the inverse of given function. Note down. Okay, now second problem. So that the relation f is mapping from R to R, defined by f of x is equal to 3x plus 2 is a bijection. Then find f inverse. I will explain this problem. You have to try at home this one. Find the inverse of the function f is mapping from R to R is defined by f of x is equal to 3x minus 2. Okay, now see here this problem. F is mapping from R to R is a relation defined f of x is equal to 3x plus 2. First what we will do? Here x we have to write in terms of y. Then this is f of x is equal to, write is a y, then 3x plus 2. Now this 2 send this side, 3x is equal to y minus 2. Then x is equal to y minus 2 by 3. Now see here, f of x is equal to y, then x is equal to f inverse of y. Now this is also x, this is also x. Now you can write here f inverse of y is equal to y minus 2 by 3. Here y means here y, here x means x. Then f inverse of x is equal to x minus 2 by 3. This is the inverse of given function. You can try this problem. Find the inverse of the function f is mapping from R to R is defined by f of x is equal to 3x minus 2. You can try at home. Next, note down. Okay, next fourth problem. Find the inverse of f of x is equal to 6 minus x whole to the power of 1 by 5. See here, y is equal to 6 minus x whole to the power 5. Now we have to express x in terms of y. Then you can take both sides power 5. Then y to the power of 5 is equal to 6 minus x. 5 cancel. Then x is equal to 6 minus y to the power of 5. Now f of x is equal to y. Then x is equal to f inverse of y. This is also x, that is also x. Then you can write here f inverse of 6 is equal to 6 minus y to the power of 5. Here y. Then you can express in terms of x means here f inverse of x is equal to 6 minus x to the power of 5. This is the inverse of given function. You can try at home this function, this fifth one. If f of x is equal to 1 minus x by 1 plus x, then find the inverse of f. Okay, next sixth problem. If f is mapping for R plus 2, 8 comma infinite, defined by f of x is equal to x square plus 8, then find f inverse of 8. F inverse of x. F inverse of x. See here. Here f is mapping from R plus 2, 8 comma infinite. Here f of x is equal to x square plus 8. Now f of x, instead of, you can write here y. Y is equal to x square plus 8. Then x square is equal to y minus 8. Then x is equal to under root over y minus 8. Now f of x is equal to y. F of x is equal to y. Then x is equal to f inverse of y. This is also x, this is also x. You can write here f inverse of y is equal to under root of y minus 8. Here in terms of y means, you can write here in terms of, you can take x. F inverse of x is equal to under root of x minus 8. This is the inverse of this function. Note down. Next, seventh problem. So that f is mapping from R to R, defined by f of x is equal to x plus 2 is a bijective function. Then f inverse of 4. Find f inverse of 4, and f inverse of x is equal to 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 3 as given. See here. f of x is equal to x plus 2. Then you can find first f inverse. F inverse means here this is y is equal to x plus 2. Then x is equal to y minus 2. Then f of x is equal to, again you can write here y. Then f inverse of y is equal to x. Here both are x means you can write here f inverse of y is equal to y minus 2. In terms of y, in terms of x you can write here f inverse of x is equal to x minus 2. Now you can take here f inverse of x is such that 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 3. Then here this inequation you can add to f inverse of x such that here 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 and x plus 2 is less than or equal to 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Now this is f of x. F inverse of x is such that 4 is less than, this is y or f of x is less than or equal to 5. Now we want f inverse of 4. F inverse of 4 means f inverse of, this is 4 means here x minus 2 instead of 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. This is the answer. Note down. Okay, next eighth one is so that f is mapping from R to R defined by ax plus b, where a comma b belongs to R is the bijection function, then find f inverse. You can try at home this problem. I will explain ninth problem. Given f of x is equal to x plus 2 and the domain of f is x such that 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 5, then the domain and range of f inverse. See here given function f of x is equal to x plus 2. First you can find inverse. Inverse means here y is equal to x plus 2, then x is equal to y minus 2. Then again you can write here f of x is equal to y, then x is equal to f inverse of y. Now f inverse of y is equal to y minus 2. Here y instead of you can write here x, f inverse of x is equal to x minus 2. X minus 2. Now see here f of x is equal to x plus 2. Now you can find here this is f domain is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. F domain is equal to f domain is equal to, yeah, this is 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is domain. Okay, f domain is equal to f inverse range. Then f inverse range is equal to 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now you can write here f inverse range. F inverse range how to find here? Here given function x says that 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 5. Now this inequation you can add 2. Okay, here x says that 2 plus 2 4 is less than or equal to, this is x plus 2 is less than or equal to 7. Now this is x plus 2 means what? F of x. Then yeah, this is f inverse of x says that here f inverse of x says that 4 is less than or equal to, this is f of x is less than or equal to 7. Now this is f inverse domain is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now you can write here f inverse domain is equal to set of 4, 5, 6, 7. See, this is a f inverse range, f inverse domain. Note down. Okay, next 10th problem. If f is equal to, here if f is equal to set of order pair 1 comma 2, 2 comma minus 3 and 3 comma minus 1, then find 2f, second one f square, third one is 2 plus f. This is also very easy problem. See here f is given, you can find 2f is equal to set of order pair 1 comma, whenever this like as given means you can take only range changes, domain is not changes. Here 1, here 2 into 2 4, then 2 comma 2 into 3 minus 6 and 3 comma 2 into 1 minus 2. Understand clearly? See here domain same as this you can write here. Here range elements you have to change it. Range elements here, this is 2 times means 2 times, or square means square, or you can add some number also, add it. The second one is f square. F square here as is you can write here domain and range element you have to change it. Here 2 square is equal to 4 and minus 3 square 9 and minus 1 square plus 1. This is f square. Now third one is 2 plus f. Then here 1 comma 2 plus 2 4 and 2 plus 2 comma 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 1 and 3 comma 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. No doubt, this is the answer. Okay, next 11th problem. If f is equal to set of order pair 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, minus 4 and g is equal to 4, minus 4, 6, 5, 8, 5. Then find the value of f plus g. First one is f plus g. See here also domain is same and codomain you have to change it here. Here this is 4, here domain you can take here 4 and here 5 is there 5 is not there domain. That's why you can leave it this one. Okay, now you can take here 6. Here also 6 is there. Then this is also you can leave it. Okay, right here 4 comma here 5 plus minus 4 is equal to 1. Next one 6 comma minus 4 plus 5 is equal to 1. This is f plus g. Now you can write here f minus g. You can write here f minus g. You know that how to do. Next third one 2f plus 4c. 2f plus 4c is equal to 4 comma here 2f is equal to 2f is equal to 5 sir 10. First you can write here 2f is here 4 comma 5 2 sir 10 and here 5 comma 6 2 sir 12 and 6 comma 4 2 sir minus 8 plus here 4g is equal to set of order pair 4 comma 4 4 is 16 and 6 comma 5 4 is 20 and 8 comma 4 5 is 20. Now you can consider these two elements only, two order pairs 4 and this is 6 only. Here 4 and 6 only. Now here 2a plus 4c is equal to 4 comma here 10 plus 16 is equal to minus 6. Next 6 comma minus 8 plus 20 is equal to 12. Okay, next last here product fg also same. Here 4 comma here 5 into 4 minus 20. Next one 5 comma now 6 comma 4 into 5 minus 20. This is the fourth one. Next one is f by z. F by z is equal to f here 4 comma pi by minus 4. That means here minus pi by 4. Next one 6 comma minus 4 by 5. Minus 4 by 5. This is f by z. Next you can take here sixth one is under root over f. Under root over f means here set of 4 comma under root 5 and 5 comma under root over 6. Next 6 comma under root over minus 4 minus of not minus 4 under minus of under root 4. Okay, this is a symbol is a negative, then under root 4 you can write it. This is the answer. Note down. Okay, thank you children watching my videos. Next class we have to discuss remaining problems. Thank you.